I'm Stephen Morris, one of the partners in Davies and Way, and I wanted to share with you our experiences in the current residential property market. It's September 2021 and our autumn 2021 property review has just landed. This has been a challenging year for many of us. The residential property market has been one of the few good news stories that we've seen around, and here in Salford and our team in Keynsham have been extremely busy in the last quarter, and we really have seen exceptional levels of activity. The first 6 months of this year was really quite a whirlwind. We had the stamp duty holiday, and we anticipated that the remainder of 2021 would be a stable period, and so far that's been borne out. We're still continuing to see a high level of transaction numbers. Property price growth year on year in this area is now above 10%, but with a percentage turnover of sales of less than 5%, what does that actually mean in market terms? There's a lack of supply of properties for sale, strong buyer activity, we've seen very low interest rates, historically low. We're seeing fixed rate deals at less than 1%, and that's what's driving this strong buyer activity. And that's meaning prices are rising and it continues to be a seller's market. I would urge prospective buyers listening to this not to just rely on registering on Rightmove, Zoopla on the market, whichever property portal you favour, but actually register with your estate agents locally. If you're on our mailing list, we'll keep you posted of all the latest opportunities, also on our social media channels, because we are finding some of the best properties don't actually ever hit the internet. So do register with us, tell us your requirements. If you're thinking of selling your house, frankly, there hasn't been a better time to do that in the last decade. So now really is the time, if you've got a plan and you perhaps bring it forward, if you've got a plan for the next couple of years, think about doing it now in this really very good selling period. On the other side of our business, we're very strong and dominant locally in property lettings. And we've found that tenant demand has risen again for the 5th consecutive quarter. The number of properties to rent is down over a third on the position a year ago. What's this led to? Perhaps not surprisingly, rising rents. Annual increases nationally of about 6.6%. So a good time for landlords, and also a good time if you've been thinking about making a buy-to-let investment purchase. Again, interest rates are low, tenant demand is very high, so there's some better returns than you might anticipate, particularly when you compare it with what's available in bank and building society investments. I hope that's given you a brief insight into the current situation. If you'd like a copy of this, our latest property market report, you'll find it on our social media feeds. By all means, call us, pop into the office, and we'd be delighted to give you a hard copy of it. I look forward to speaking to you again at the end of the year with an update on the local market. Until then, continue to stay safe, and we look forward to talking to you shortly.